many games.
Now we gotta play them all.
So all about the same train.
Choo choo.
Welcome back to Saturn. We're going to Saturn.
Welcome to Saturn, Sega Saturn. Let's do it.
Saturn's got rings. We're creating our own spontaneous reality with every step, etc. Okay, we're in it.
Oh, fuck that.
No.
Glad I passed all the controller.
What is this? Kurin? You ever play that game?
No.
You got a spinny flappy doodle?
Spinny flappy doodle.
Yeah, you're like a bird and whoa, okay. Just throw me right in there, don't you? You have this, you're in a pod with arms that are spinning either clockwise or counterclockwise. I think it was a Game Boy Advance game.
Oh, I don't recall that. I didn't play a lot of Game Boy Advance games. I had I had Mario Kart and I had the Jackie Chan animated series game, and that was about the only two I had.
Shit.
I think I had another one, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, was there a Wario game?
Yeah.
Or because I know I played all the Wario Land games. Like
Wario Land was on the Game Boy.
No, then I played it.
Jesus, this is breaking my balls.
What was out on the Game Boy Advance? I didn't play any Pokemon games on Game Boy Advance.
What was on the? Was that Sapphire or?
I don't remember which one that was, but I didn't play.
Oh, no, that was Emerald.
Yeah, I didn't get that one.
What the hell?
I was kind of taking a break from Pokemon
that was
gen.
intentional. You see that shit? That was totally intentional.
That was intentional.
Yeah, I don't know. The Game Boy Advance was a great little device. I spent many an hour on it.
Yeah, I was pretty amazed by it when I first got it. I think I had like a... Whoa, Jesus, that was amazing.
I'm seeing stars, man. I'm in it.
Go.
You should check out Kurin.
Yeah, so and that's on Game Boy Advance?
I think so.
And it's like this?
Well, just these spinning guys kind of remind me of it, because you have this giant thing that's also spinning.
Wow.
Just,
this is teaching you precision control.
Yeah, really. I don't know, I prefer this to the pink walls.
It looks like you've played this game quite a bit.
Well, I played the old one quite a bit. This is my first time playing the remake. I literally just picked it up to test it and make sure it worked with the gamepad, because you can play with a keyboard. Wait,
on the web browser one, could you play with a controller?
I don't think it played in the browser. I think. Oh my goodness.
Oh lordy lord.
Oh, I see. I gotta go this way.
And tumble, untumble, tumble, untumble, tumble, untumble, tumble, untumble. Oh my god, that was impressive! Tumble, untumble, tumble, untumble, tumble, go. Nice!
You can't gun it to the finish line. You gotta.
It's precision.
Ease it in.
That is fucking rough.
Oh my god. Really? No.
Oh, whoa!
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
I feel like Indiana Jones like going back to grab his hat. Just like,
why is it always gotta be pinks?
Snakes. I hate snakes. Shit.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
This is something. Oh, wait, that's it. That's the path. The path of the righteous man. Oh no!
Whoa! Oh, you had that. You had that so good.
So good, man.
So good.
So good. You watch Teen Girl Squad? You a fan of Teen Girl Squad?
I love Teen Girl Squad.
So and so. What's shit? The ugly one.
I don't. It's weird. Whenever someone's like, "Do you love Teen Girl Squad?" I'm like, "Yeah," but then I can't remember anything about it.
Oh really? There's so many good jokes.
Last time I watched it. Yeah, there's tons of good jokes. But I watched it pretty recently with you and Aaron, I think.
Oh yeah, I marathoned them all.
I remember the voices or whatever. But like, it's I just
a wave of babies. MSG down my stomach lining. Oh my god! Oh my god! Really? Ah!
Holy fuck, man!
Oh, gotta race it. Gotta. Oh jeez. Oh no!
You are fucking kidding me!
Jesus, no! That's not fair! No!
Oh, that is not cool, man.
They just bitch slapped me out of the screen. I was like, no! You think you got this? Don't get cocky. This is Flywrench, baby. Flywrench is an unlockable character in Super Meat Boy.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What? How does he play?
I think he just flaps like this. Like you can just mash it.
I heard that Steve from Minecraft is unlockable, but like all he does is just kind of he's like the cheapest character. You can like dig through walls.
That's awesome. It's like the mole in Monaco.
I need to beat Super Meat Boy. I never did.
Oh god, I tried. I think I got to the Cotton Alley and I was like, fuck it.
So fucking bad at that game.
It's just so hard.
Yeah, it's rough.
That game, I love the no.
You love the what now?
The replay after you finish a level and it's like, here's all your attempts.
Oh yeah, that's really cool. I love that.
Because I was saying earlier, I don't like death counters because they're discouraging. but the replays are encouraging. It's like, look how hard it was, and you triumphed.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of doing it.
A death counter is like, you're still in it. Shit.
Would you think that the Mario Maker one, like that shows how many other people have died in the same spot, is encouraging, or would you say that's disencouraging?
I think it is encouraging because it shows you if you died in a spot with a lot of deaths, then it's
like
yeah. If there's a lot of deaths, it's like you're not alone. If there are no deaths, it's like, hey, this part is really tricky, and no one else has made it here.
Yeah, yeah.
If it's a hard level.
You know, I made a new level recently. They have not played it on the show as of this recording. It's called Boss Rush, and it was intentionally made to be like easier than my other levels. And I do mean that. Like, I literally, it's like every room is a different boss rush. But even when you get to the boss rooms, you actually, like, most of the time you'll get a free hand, like, it'll just hand you a power up. Like, here's a fire flower or whatever.
Sorry.
And then you have to, you know, you use that to try and beat the boss. But still, it has a less of a completion rate than Companion Spring.
Really?
In Companion Spring, like, I hide the advantages because I want the average person to have a hard time with it.
Right.
We're gonna Companion Spring 2 right now, which I posted on Twitter. One of the bosses is so ridiculous. Really? So I'll try to explain it best I can.
Yeah.
So to give you an idea, I haven't beaten this boss yet, but it is doable. But I need to put more time into it. The idea is that it's the same as the last one where you have the 2 conveyor belts, right? And you're fighting a baby Bowser, right? But to the right of the baby Bowser, behind him, is a wall of springs that launch him forward. But both conveyor belts are max speed pushing you to the right. So baby Bowser keeps bouncing against the springs and jumping forward. But baby Bowser also has one of those, like, hyper fast bullet bill cannons, and it's shooting sideward springs. So what happens is, it'll shoot a sideward spring.
How is that even...
So it's shooting sideward springs, right? Yeah. But then they go around you and then shoot behind you. So if you don't jump, the sideward spring will bounce you all the way into baby Bowser. So it's like you're constantly jumping while you're fighting, because if you don't, the spring bounces you into baby Bowser because he's shooting them behind you. It's really, really, like, when I accidentally put it together, I was like, this is maniacal. I was like, this is gonna be so frustrating to watch.
I just imagine you just sitting in a dark room, wringing your hands, making those levels.
Oh, dude. When I actually discovered some bugs in Mario Maker that have been going around. Like, there's a way to make invisible blocks that you can stand on.
I'm not a fan of that.
Well, I think that everyone was like, oh, like, it's gonna be really unfair for trolls and blah blah blah.
You can smartly design it with that in mind, but...
And I was like, and someone was just like, oh, you can make really good ghost levels, and I was like, yeah, you could, like, and I was thinking of, like, you could make a level completely themed around that. You could be like a level based on, like, trust, and like which one's the right way to go or something like that. And I think I kind of want to build something off that, like, and try theme it off the invisible blocks without it being. Like, I wanted to be a fairly designed stage that uses the invisible block mechanic, and I don't think they're patching it out. So
they need patched anything yet.
The thing they do need to patch out is the invincibility bug. You know about that?
Yeah, you were telling about it earlier.
It's fucking horseshit. So if you take spikes, and there's a video on this. Was it Game Explain? I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of the YouTube channel. Because someone linked it to me.
There is a channel called Game Explain.
Game Explain. This Game Explain then.
Okay.
Okay. So they made the two videos about these bugs.
I believe they re-uploaded our Shovel Knight reveal video.
Oh really? Oh okay, cool. But they had this this bug where they explained it. I guess that's the name of the channel. But they had they're basically saying, so if you as Mario in a third power-up stage, so you go with a cape or a fire flower or anything, like a helicopter hat, anything, just that gives you like an additional hit, and you have a door that is on top of spikes, and then you walk into that door just as your invincibility frames from taking a hit are flashing really fast, then you go into that door that's on top of spikes. When you come out the other side, you are invincible. You cannot get hit by anything. And it is horseshit. So people have been making levels,
shenanigans,
calling them like 100% impossible, because they are, like, the whole level is on spikes, and it's just not beatable unless you know about the bug. So they have like a 0% like completion rate.
It's kind of, whoa, there's like a hidden...
Yeah, I don't know what to do there.
Maybe
but like that to me is like, I don't know. And there was the other one that was going around. It was like this guy made a level that you had to beat by like juggling. You had to juggle like turtle shells and a key and like jump on all three of these, like 2 turtle shells and a key, and you had to do that to get across, and like it was like really complicated and impossible. But I was just like, in my head, I'm just like, unless, in my opinion, I feel that a level isn't really designed well unless you're able to look at it and know exactly what to do.
Yeah, like there's a gimmick in mind.
Yeah, but the challenge in question is complicated, right? You can see how it's done, but it's a challenge.
For example, Flywrench.
Yes, exactly. Like you can see
exactly
what you need to do, but it's hard as balls.
Right.
And I'm not gonna say I'm not call myself a level designer or even a game designer. Fucking Christ, no. What?
You're designing levels. You're a level designer.
But I wouldn't say that. Like I make Mario Maker levels for fun, but
you're still a level designer. It's like
whatever.
It's like what Dan says. You're not an aspiring whatever you are. Whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean I agree with that for animation and everything else as well. But I'm just saying, like, I feel that if you're gonna design a level, it needs to be really clear what the objective is. If you just make a level where it's just like, there's a secret where you can get invincibility, whatever, yada yada. Like, and that's the other thing. People are upset because it's like, oh, you put in a secret to beat your level. One of the main reasons I did that is because I needed to give them the levels the next day.
And you're not good at Mario.
And I'm not that great at Mario. I'm getting better, actually. But I had like all of 5 hours to make a bunch of levels for them to play on GameGrumps, and I didn't have enough time to beat them all, so naturally I put in some secrets. Although the Yoshi one, You Are a Monster, there are no secrets in that one. The only secret is that you can beat it without killing a single Yoshi, which was figured out. And that video got 1 million views.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, holy fuck, that video has gotten more views than the episodes where they've been playing it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, because for some reason...
It's viral, man.
Yeah, I guess.
Hashtag viral.
I guess.
Shit. So these orange blocks have high gravity in them because I'm on Jupiter. And of course I have to fly above tiny things. Okay.
That's funny. What was I gonna say? But yeah, the Companion Spring 2, I'm gonna try and build it without secrets if I have the time to. But yeah, that's the secret thing is interesting, right? Because like even original like Mario 1-1, like the first level of Mario has secrets in it.
Sure. Yeah.
Like they have the tunnels, they have a hidden I think they have a hidden mushroom or a hidden one-up. I'm trying to remember, but like, there is tons of hidden shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's even like fucking the second level of Mario. You can like skip fucking half the game by like jumping on top of the level, you know? Mm-hmm. And you're only able to do that because you know that, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Or your friend told you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of... So I haven't played a lot of Mario Maker. I bought it like day one, but Metal Gear took over my life.
That's fair.
So I only recently beat Metal Gear, so now it's like, okay, now I'm gonna get to Mario Maker. So I haven't had a whole lot of time to mess with it, but it is kind of frustrating that they show you an overview of everyone's levels, and if you download it, you can see
all the secrets.
All the secrets.
That's when I learned that could be done. I was like, well, I can't do secrets anymore because then.
Yeah, it's like on the one hand, it's really cool that you can
learn.
You can learn how they. You can play level and be like, wow, how'd they do that? You can see exactly what they did in the system to make that. That's really cool.
That's why I was so proud when Aaron fucking was like, fuck Ross, I'm gonna look up, I'm gonna download this shit, I'm gonna find a secret, and we're gonna beat this. And then I was like, ooh, because I know I built that one to be done. You have to figure out the puzzle of what's the most convenient, or I guess the most efficient way to beat that. Like Aaron was doing the start of that level completely wrong.
Really?
Completely wrong. Like,
that's funny.
Not even slightly right. Like, you're not supposed to wait for the timer on the P block to count down. You're just supposed to fucking go. But he was like waiting and shit and like waiting to jump. Completely wrong.
I think some of his levels involve waiting and like knowing the exact rhythm of things to jump
between.
But
that's not how I designed that one. You can do it that way, but if you do it that way, you don't get the Yoshi to go in and fight Baby Bowser because you need to use the Yoshi to jump off the Yoshi and jump on a Bowser's head. But he didn't do that, so I was like, like, honestly, I didn't even think about doing it that way, so that was kind of a surprise to me.
This is why I got a playtest.
Yeah. Well, I do. Here's the thing. That's actually an interesting one, an interesting thing. So, with Mario... So all the different ones have different engines, right? So Mario U has a lot of intricacies about, like, spin jumping and all that shit. One of the things I discovered when Holly played some of my levels on her channel, there was that level Very Simple with... which Dan and Aaron died on. Where you just literally, it's like a gap, Bowser falls into the gap, and then it's like you just jump across and hit the flagpole. So, but when you try to jump across, you hit an invisible block and just fall straight down and land in the pit with Bowser, and you have to freak out to get out of there. And if Bowser hits the like hidden vine that gets you out of there, then you're fucked because you have to use the vine to get across.
Right.
Holly, on the other hand, jumped over the mushroom that makes you get bigger at the start that spawns behind you, and then as Little Mario jumped across, because I didn't know this, but Little Mario actually has a longer jump because he, of course, is shorter, so he didn't hit the hidden block. So you can literally beat that level without having to do any of that shit. You just don't get the mushroom. And she discovered that on her episode, and I was like,
wow.
Huh. Like,
because you didn't expect someone to not take the mushroom.
Yeah, right, exactly. I didn't plan for that. So now every time I test a level, I do it as big and small Mario.
Cool. Yeah.
This is the only way to go about it.
It's smart. Shit. This is really tricky. This is a tough cookie.
I love we're playing Flywrench and I'm sitting here talking about Super Mario Maker. I like Mario Maker. I really do.
I'm excited to actually get my hands dirty with it. And
I'm going on a plane to New York. I'm gonna be crashing at John's place, and Holly's going to New York Comic Con.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did it. Good job.
Well,
and I'm going to I'm gonna try bring my Wii U with me on the plane.
Nice.
And because I've seen people do it. They plug in the Wii U. And if the game's able to be played on the gamepad, then they just play it on, you know what I mean? Like you play it on the gamepad, but no TV, have it plugged in.
Right.
I'm gonna do that.
Just, I think Aaron did that on a
Yeah, he played Monster Hunter.
Yeah, that's right.
And we
were playing with our 3DSs and he was on the Wii.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna work in Companion Spring 2 on the plane.
Jesus.
But I won't be able to upload it.
This game makes my anus clench constantly.
Nice.
Yeah, I
actually have to go pack literally right after this.
Do it, man. I'm sorry I'm making you watch me be awesome at Flywrench.
It's okay. It's okay. No, I'm excited. I really like New York.
Yeah, me too, man. I lived there for years.
Yeah, it's one of those things, right? Like I actually got in an argument with someone over this shit. I was at a party and I just got back from New York, and this was like some years ago. And they were like, "Oh, you just got back from New York," and this person in question was like, you know, New Yorker through and through, right? And she's like, "How did you like it?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it was really cool. Like I liked walking around, like taking the subway and all that. You know, real fun time. I would definitely love visiting, but I don't think I'd live there." And this girl got like crazy defensive. She was like, "Why wouldn't you live there?" And I was like, "Because I don't like big cities." And she was just like, "And LA isn't a big city." And I was like,
"It's completely different."
Whoa, hey, look, LA's a big city, but at least it's spread out. Like if I can go to Glendale and, you know, there's not a skyscraper in like barely a skyscraper to be seen, you know, like that's I just prefer that. But she like wouldn't accept my explanation. She got really defensive about it.
Maybe it's because I'm not from there, but I've met a lot of people, and it's a totally valid opinion.
But then she was like, it became this whole thing like New York versus LA, and it's like, I'm not even American. Why are you arguing with me? Are you upset that the foreigner doesn't want to live in your fucking city? Leave me alone.
There were a lot of people who I went to school with at NYU who left after a freshman year. And New York, for a lot of people, is a much more fun place to visit than to live in.
I agree.
That's totally valid.
I agree.
I, for one, loved living there when I was there.
I wouldn't live in London because I would much prefer to, I don't know, live in like Leeds or something because or Cardiff, because I wouldn't want to fucking be around this bustling city 24/7. Like that's just the kind of person I am. I like quiet. That's why I like
Quiet too. She's my favorite character.
Shit. Spoilers.
What? She's in the game. Oh, it's a spoiler. Come on, get in there. Nah. I'm just like, oh, this game's silly.
Fucking A.
Oh, do you wanna go?
Do you ready to go next time on Steam Train?
Let's go next time.
Let's go next time.
Next time on Steam Train, maybe we'll talk about Flywrench instead of Mario Maker.
Whatever.
It's cool, man. Why don't we just play Mario Maker instead?
Welcome back to conversation.
I'm having fun. I like you, Ross.
Whatever.